So, sir, as you said, you cook 100 meals a week. How long does it take?
We are all our brothers and sisters. Yeah, you will have different beliefs. But at the end of the day, we are all brothers and sisters in humanity.
Being a Sindhi, I would love to invite you to Sindh, Pakistan. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. I hope you all are having a beautiful day today. Welcome to another episode, another podcast of Every Person is a Story. So today I'm sitting with a personality. We will find out soon. So this gentleman, he's the one who helps everyone in Gold Coast. He's the one who distributes 100 meals every day. He's the person who pretty much does the social work. So today we are going to find out what sort of work does he do and where was he born and what sort of life story or struggle he has done to achieve the success or achieve the things he wanted to achieve in life. So Assalamu alaikum, sir. How are you?
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you, brother?
I'm good.
Okay.
So how's your day so far?
Today's a fine day. Yesterday was a hectic day. I attended 5 different events on the Gold Coast and Brisbane. So today I'm more relaxed.
That's good. So just for our viewers, can you please tell us where were you born?
Alhamdulillah, I was born in Hong Kong. I'm of a Sri Lankan ethnic background. I was born and raised in Hong Kong. I studied there, worked there, and about 20 years ago, I migrated to Australia.
20 years ago?
Yes, wow. Yes. So Alhamdulillah, I speak fluent the local dialect Cantonese in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Yes, so when people see me speaking Cantonese, they get a bit shocked. But Alhamdulillah, it's all good.
Yeah. Mashallah. So you migrated to Australia 20 years back. So did you come with your family or you came on a student visa?
Well, first my wife came here to study. Okay. She came to do her master's at the Griffith University, and she said she liked the place. Why don't you join it? I said, okay, fine, why not? Yeah. So after she graduated, we decided to migrate here. So that was way back in 2002, I think. 2002. Yeah. So Alhamdulillah, it was at that time, Gold Coast gave me a very good impression. And I like the people around here, so I decided to migrate.
So you've been living in Gold Coast, so you haven't lived in Brisbane?
No, except for some events I do come. I hardly go to Brisbane.
Yeah.
But when there is some events, like yesterday I have to go to Brisbane. There was an event yesterday. So other than that, most of the time on the Gold Coast.
Okay. So what sort of work do you do now?
All right, as you know, operate an accountancy firm together with my wife, and then plus, of course, as you might see, for the past 6 years, I've been preparing meals for the homeless, and especially at the height of the COVID. So we looked after over 250 international students for about half a year. We provided them with meals, daily necessities. So that was part of my charity program. And other than that, as you might know, I do several shows. I have Baba's podcast, yes. Baba's reviews, and then Baba's cooking channel. Yeah, so all this I started about 6 years ago, and especially the Baba's cooking channel. So I did over 100 videos, and the reason was at that time, of course, now there were many international students who were living on the Gold Coast, and most of them male did not know how to cook simple dishes. I said, no problem. Watch my videos, and you learn how to cook. And the interesting thing is, even imams start to learn and cook. I said, that's a beautiful thing because it shows a great appreciation. Your family will appreciate,
Yeah. So, as you mentioned, your name is Hussain and then Baba.
Yes.
So, just to clarify to the people, is Baba your last name or is just a title?
No, Baba is my family name. We've been having for generations. So Hussain is my name, Baba is my family name.
Because in our language, in Sindhi language, Baba means like you call your father Baba.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's why I just wanted to clarify. So you said you've been doing that since last 6 years. Yeah. So what inspired you to do that?
Well, the thing is, since arriving in Australia 20 odd years ago, I was very much involved in community services. And then after that, then I see a lot of things happening on the Gold Coast. And I've seen, especially in the parks, I see the homeless people lying there. And later on I found out there are more than 12,000 homeless on the Gold Coast. Through my talk show with some politicians, they gave me this figure. It's pretty shocking because everybody have an impression that Gold Coast is a very well-off, rich place. Hardly so, because 12,000 is a big figure. And then out of that, about 2,000 to 3,000 do not get government support. One of the criteria they can't fulfill is permanent address because they sleep from couch to couch in the park, on the park. So I saw these people. I said, look. So I started to cook in the park itself. On the park itself. The first time I did was in 2018. I did a video on that, and so I prepared chicken and coconut sauce.
Chicken and coconut
Sauce, yes. I made cooked for about 100 people with rice, and they enjoyed it. So ever since I've been, preparing meals for the homeless. But down the line, I decided I alone cannot do on my own. So I need to engage the community. Fortunately, we had members in the Islamic community on the Gold Coast who pitched in, and they said, look, so they take turn. For example, Indonesian community, they pitch in funds, they buy the ingredient, they cook and bring it over to us, and then we distribute. And fortunately, I have an organization I associate with called Show the Way. So they distribute the meals. We prepare the meals and hand it over to them.
Wow, that's really good.
Yeah.
So, sir, as you said, you cook 100 meals a day. So
not 100 meals a day, a week.
A week.
Yeah.
Okay, 100 meals a week.
Yeah.
So how long does it take to do that?
Okay, in our case, it's a long procedure because when it's my turn to cook, right? What we need, I make sure it's fresh.
Yeah.
And it's to be warm. So we have to distribute or hand it over to the distributors around 4:30 in the afternoon. So we start preparation from 11 o'clock in the morning. Yes. So it takes about 3 hours for preparation work because usually I prefer to cook chicken with potatoes and carrots because for 99% of the recipients are Aussies. So we have to prepare according to their taste. So I don't even add too many spices, not even pepper.
Because most of Aussies, they don't really like the spices.
Yeah, they don't like the spices. So usually I use like turmeric, a little bit of coriander powder, cumin powder, a bit of that. Other than that, I even don't use pepper or chili powder because that's too strong. And preparation work means peeling the potato, peeling the carrots, slicing them into pieces, and the chicken. So that preparation work about 3 hours. Fortunately, my assistant does it for me. So when it comes to preparation, chicken cooking, another 1 hour, and then another hour for packing them into boxes. So it will take average 5 to 6 hours.
5 to 6 hours.
Yes.
So do you do all of that with your own sort of, we can say, or you get donation as well?
This is how I work. I have an organization called Multicultural Social Network. There's a website, and they can see whatever I do is transparent. No, we don't take money from the government. There's no government grants at all, and we don't seek public finance. It's only from the goodness of your heart. So when it comes to my turn, my family, my wife, my children, they pitch in, and then we buy ingredients, we cook, and we distribute.
So, for example, if someone wants to pitch in or donate some money, so how should they do that? Which website or which link?
Well, they can contact me. So in most cases, they prepare the meals. So that's why I've been working on this arrangement, that you prepare the meals and they bring it over to our center and we will distribute to the needy. So it's how they, like, for example, we have a regular distributor Indonesian group, the Saharum Nusantara. You might have seen their videos.
Yes.
So what they do is, they're a group of ladies, about 10 to 12 ladies. They pitch in, they finance, they buy the ingredient, they prepare the meals, and they make over 100 to 200 meals, and they bring it over. So this has been the arrangement. We don't seek public donations or anything. They have to be, they have to prepare the meals and bring it. What I can do, I'm like a middleman. For example, we did the blanket drive. It was pretty cold, so we got about 2,000 blankets. So these were all donated. So they bring it to our center, and then we distribute. Like last time, we distribute through 9 organizations. You see, the thing is, I don't get involved with the final recipient. I'm like an intermediary.
Yeah.
Like, for example, I'll get from you the products.
Yeah.
Let's say you the blankets.
Yeah.
I'll arrange them into package, and I'll hand it over to organization. Distribute. Yes. So I'm like a middleman, and basically last time we donated to the Winnies, Salvation Armies, so Islamic organizations. So we did with about over 9 organizations. So hand it over to them, and they distribute. And this is all shown in my website, Multicultural social network.
In Asia, what happens is if you are doing a social work or if you are doing a good work for community, and then like after a few weeks or after a few months, you get a lot of opportunities or invitations to join the politics or join the particular parties. So have you ever had a request or invitation to join a party and get involved into the politics?
Definitely yes. Definitely yes. Because as you know, I've been the secretary of Islamic Society of the Gold Coast for the last 12 years. And I've been engaging with all these political parties. I have to be neutral. As a secretary, I can't be biased when it is neutral. So I'm very much involved with all the political parties. And I do the requests have come through so many times, not only from the party, also from the local community. Local community, they've been pushing me, mayor, councillor, MP. I said, I'm not a political person. I'm not into politics. Because why? I grew up in Hong Kong. We never had political parties or not. It was a colony at the time, British colony. And politics is not in my blood. I'd rather do what I can for the society. That's my aim is. And you would see I have not interviewed any politicians in my shows. I keep it that way. Let people decide for themselves. I get a lot of requests. I said, excuse me, I'm not into politics. I'm just into social services. That's what I'm interested in.
So, for example, if you were to join a party, which party would you join? Which party do you think?
Hypothetically, I wouldn't join any party. If I go for politics, it would be independent. Independent candidate. That's all. But I hardly. That's the case. No, I'm not into because every party has their own agenda. Some you may agree, some you may not agree. So that's why I leave it to rest of the people. We don't promote who to vote. Let them decide. Let the people decide for themselves.
So, sir, I've been seeing your videos, your podcasts. You have been engaging with a lot of non-Muslim communities.
Yes.
Like a lot of non-Muslim communities, as you mentioned, that you distribute food to the Aussies as well. And so, how are you engaging with them? What sort of way is that?
You see, fortunately, I grew up in Hong Kong. It's a very cosmopolitan city.
Yeah.
So we get to meet people from 100 different nationality and cultural background. So when I came over here on the Gold Coast, we have a beautiful multicultural community. As you know, as Muslims, at one time they're very, they feel okay. They're not engaging much with the wider community. I said, we have to do an improvement on this area because they were too complacent.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah. So I said, look, we need to engage with the wider community. It's very, very important. So how do we engage? Invite them, have meals with us at the Gold Coast Masjid, Arundel Masjid. That's how I started off about 12 years ago. Invite them for Ramadan, Iftar, different events. Break the barrier. It's very important. As you know, we have to coexist with each other. I believe in cohesion. Very important because we come from different part of the world. Everybody comes from different parts, except the people of First Nation. Everybody in Australia is either descendants or new migrants, or born here. So it's very important. We have to coexist with each other for our future generation. Yes, there's no doubt there are some differences, but we have to try to minimize and get along. So that is why I've been doing a lot of these videos to show the Muslims are also funny people. Okay, they love food like you guys. So that's what I use my medium of food, tell people, and to show part of Islamic faith is to be charitable. No matter you're Muslim or not, as long as they're human being, creation of Almighty God, we have to look after them.
So I totally agree on this point because if we do not meet with the non-Muslim communities, if we do not invite them, how are we going to teach them our culture?
Yes.
How are we going to tell them about us? Or if we have to take off the barrier. We have to get rid of that barrier. So have you ever had a difficult time reaching out to the non-Muslim communities or providing a food where you must have faced the difficulty?
Not at all. The Muslims are overwhelmed. When I went and asked, prepare the meals, they prepared the meals. They're very happy to do so because they never had an avenue before. They never had the opportunity to engage with the wider community. So my job was to open this up. So I start inviting them, they start inviting us. The very important is we have to meet each other and discuss. If you don't have this opening, how are you going to meet and discuss, right? So you have to create opportunity. And mind you, because the media and politics have given distorted information about Islam. So our job is not only to neutralize those distorted information, also to promote Islam. So how do you promote Islam? Not by words, by your actions, right? So I tell the people, we are all our brothers and sisters. Okay? Yeah, you will have different beliefs. You may be in Hindu, Shaivism, Christianity. But at the end of the day, we are all brothers and sisters in humanity. So we should live together in a harmonious way. There are differences. We'll try to iron it out. And yesterday I had several functions. None of them are Muslim function, but I go to them. That's how we are living in Australia. By the way, it's a beautiful country. There's no doubt about it. Australia is a beautiful country. I get goosebumps when I mention that. I really get goosebumps because it is a beautiful country. A lot of opportunity. The thing is, we have to open up, engage with the wider community. You see, wider community, talk to them. This is what's important. Engage with them. Show the beauty of and your culture. Even in Islam, there are over 100 different cultures. They're from Bosnia, Turkey. So show your beautiful culture.
So when you meet with the wider community, non-Muslim community, what sort of their reaction is when you give them food, or when you give them happiness, or when they meet you, when you show them love? What sort of their reaction is?
Oh, they're overwhelmed, really overwhelmed. I'll give you an example. Once we had an open day at the mosque here, Garundo. I've been passing through this mosque for the last 25 years and I've visited. And I had all these ideas. They must be having some ammunition, guns inside. Today I came and see nothing there. So all this time I'm having the wrong information, wrong mindset. It was so peaceful. I enjoyed coming in. So that's why I recommend open up your Islamic centers. Open it to the wider community. Let them come and have a look. Make a Barbie. I mean, that's what we do, sausages.
Do a Barbie and invite them so they can come and see that Islam is peace.
Peace. It is peace. It's a peaceful religion. We talked yesterday. I had a chance to attend an event organized by Rotary Club. They had a peace poll. So I was invited. And we talked about peace. That's what we want. Peace. You see, end of the day, what we want is have a nice time with your family, with your children, create beautiful futures for them. All right? And so we have to be understanding. We have to be understanding of each other. Accept it. Accept the culture. That's what it is. I don't like to use the word tolerant. It's like you have to put up with it. I accept as you are. That's it.
So, as you mentioned that you were born in Hong Kong, right?
Right.
And then, of course, when we are born, especially in the Asian countries, we do not get a lot of facilities, a lot of opportunities. We have to work harder. So tell us a bit about your childhood. How was your childhood?
MashaAllah, I grew up in a very happy family. My father was a businessman. My mother is a housewife. And I had 3 siblings. I'm the eldest. And we were living in the main city in Hong Kong, and there was a masjid just opposite our home. We were living building apartments, right? So Islam was our belief, so we practiced Islam, and my family was moderate. Of course, we practiced all the good, which is forbidden, we avoid. So we grew up in that environment, but I don't say very too strict. My parents gave us freedom, so we move with everybody. But we knew our frame, the parameters. We don't cross the border. Child was good. I went to a private school and education was good. I enjoyed. Then later on I did, growing up, I had friends from different parts of the world, especially from Indian community, because there was very few Sri Lankans then. So I have no choice to move in other communities. So that's how my training started. So many of my friends are from Sindh province, Sindhis. Sindhis, yes, Sindhis. Sindhis, yes. But they believe in Hindu Sindhis, because in Hong Kong, most of the trading, 20% of the trading is done by the slave. They are all over the world, they dominate the trading business. So they went to school with me. I had Portuguese students who went to school with me, and the Chinese, of course. So people from different religions were in my class. It's like a melting pot, right? And they spoke different languages, and then I speak very fluent Cantonese. People are shocked when I speak to some Chinese-speaking people on the Gold Coast. When they speak Cantonese, they're really excited. It's for this guy, because especially I really speak eloquent Cantonese from Hong Kong. And Charlie was good. We enjoyed it, and a good fun. Hong Kong's a free place. There's no restriction. It's very, very nice. But they had proper law. We follow the law. But when I say no restriction, mean it's laissez-faire. What do you call it? Like a democratic. There's no like import duties or export duties. You can take any amount of money in and out, no restriction, nothing.
So as you just mentioned that a lot of your friends were from Sindhi. So having Sindhi friends, have they never invited you to visit Sindh?
No, no, because both these are already second, third generation.
Okay.
They themselves even don't know back home what's happening. They all, because wherever the Sindhis go, they settle down there. Especially the Hindu Sindhis, they just settle down, and then they still have, but because most of their relations are all outside India now. They're scattered all over the world. Not only in Hong Kong, Singapore, United Kingdom, America, South America, even African countries. They do that because then they have the uncles and auntie, uncles and cousins. They trade among themselves. So they have a very good network.
So being a Sindhi, I would love to invite you to Sindh, Pakistan.
Okay.
So please do come to
Thank you.
Sindh and then give us an opportunity, give us a chance to show you our Sindhi hospitality.
Yes, yes. Yeah. I like the food. If you mention about the food, I'll think about it.
Yes, yes. A lot of food with for Sindhi people you will be getting it.
Yeah.
So have you ever thought of about going to Pakistan or India?
Yes, I like traveling. I used to travel a lot during my after when I was working. I had my businesses, and I went to Pakistan. I went to India.
Oh, you have been to Pakistan?
Yeah. I've been to Pakistan. I went to Karachi. Sorry, I did not Karachi. It was what was that? Lahore. That was 20 years ago. So Lahore. Then I went to India, New Delhi, Bombay, Calcutta. That was all 20 years ago. And then I like to go again because people see a lot of changes happen, and the mainly is for food. Really, I want to go and try their food because I like biryani, and I taught my viewers how to cook easy biryani. I know those guys in Hyderabad, bit complicated. All my cookings are very simple and very straightforward. So I like to go and see what's happening.
Yes, please do let us know when you visit Pakistan next time, and I'll make sure all my Sindhi and Pakistani brothers will give you a good hospitality.
Thank you very much. Jazakallah khairan. Yes.
Thank you so much for giving us your precious time.
Yeah.
We really loved it and enjoyed it. And we, again, as I said, being a Sindhi, I would love to invite you to Sindh.
Right.
And a lot of people, especially the young generation, they are trying to achieve something. They are, trying to have something in their life. But few people, they give up easily. But few people keep working harder and harder until they get the achievement. So what sort of advice would you want to give to the young generation or any people to achieve or to keep working harder?
Well, that's a good question because you see, I have 3 boys, and I'm always concerned about the youth. No matter from which community, they are our sons and daughters. They are our future leaders. So we have to groom them, nourish them. Somehow between our generation and then a lot of things have happened. Like, in our Asian culture, we respect. No matter your parents, we respect. I even don't dare to call somebody elder than me their first name.
No, yeah.
I either use the word uncle or auntie. Yes. Even if I don't know, it's a senior person, out of respect. This is culture. Culture, especially coming from Asian background, we have this culture. So I have trained my children, when you see an elderly person, address them with uncle. It starts from respect. Very important is respect. I tell the youth, respect. If you want respect, you will get respect if you respect others. No matter the Muslim or not, anybody, any human being, if you see elderly, respect them and respect you. So respect is very important. Secondly, patience. Of course, as a youth, you want to do this, want to do that, but patience is very important. So try to control or hold into this respect and patience. Then you will have success. Yes, some do take time. Some do, in a matter of years, they can accomplish what they want to. But some do take time. Eventually, you get there. Even if you don't get there, at least you tried it. Don't give up hope. If you believe in something, like for example, I don't know anything about videography or talk show or anything. I just took a camera, I told my son to film me, and then that's what I did. So I've seen, for example, I'm giving an example. During these 6 years, I've produced over 500 videos. When I say 500 videos from the talk show, cooking show, podcast, restaurant reviews, over 500 videos. And most of these videos were done by my son, David. Now, The thing is, during this period, I have seen other individuals, organizations coming up with talk shows, cooking shows in Queensland, and then after a few episodes, they give up. Now that's not good. You have to keep up. I know it's not an easy job, but when you start it, continue with it. And it also, for me, it's good for me because a healthy competition.
Yeah.
I always look for healthy competition because it gives me more drive. If you're one person doing it, you get bored after a while. So I need people. So I'll encourage young people, get involved, right? Go on and don't give it patience, respect, and be resilient. Resilience is very important, and be persistent of what you do. Continue with it. They are our future. And then, as you know, in the Gold Coast Masjid, we have built a youth center, and this youth center is open to the wider community. All the youths can come and enjoy in a clean environment. So there is no alcohol, cigarette, or drug. They come here, they play games, they can play volleyball, mini cricket, mini football. It's a multi-purpose center. Will be opening very soon. And then there is computer facility. We want youth from different cultural background get together and have a good time. You know, that's how we used to have in our days.
Yeah.
We have no difference. When there's game, we all play together. So that's how you should be. And the other thing is, even our elders have to show love to our youth.
Of course.
You see, brother, I see on a Gold Coast, youth are hanging around very lonely. No one, because they came from broken families. So my next goal is I was talking to my family is I really want to support these youth who are just homeless on the street because they're coming out of mental abuse, drug abuse, a lot of issues. They need help. So we need to help them. There are a sector of youth are suffering because they didn't have a happy background growing up like you or us, but they had a very tough upbringing. So really like to help. That's my next scope is to help them. And, show them what is love is. Love is and all that. Yeah, youth is important, and I'll always encourage youth, work on your projects. You believe in it, just go ahead and do it as long it is a good project.
Yes.
It's legal, good project, go ahead and do it.
And I really appreciated your words, and really amazing hearing beautiful words from you. So I would like to continue that. So all the young generation, all the youth, please do continue what you want to do. If you think of it, that means Allah has given you ability to do that. So instead of being shy or thinking that what others will think, if you keep thinking about others, you might not achieve anything in your life. So do what you want to do. For fathers, respect your sons, maybe show them the right path. Always respect them, give them their time. For the sons and the brothers, please respect each other, respect your elders. And as he said, we would never call our elder with the first or last name. Like coming to Australia, this was a little, shocking for me. So I went to TAFE, and then I used to call my teacher, and then she said, no, you have to call me with my name. And it was kind of difficult for me, but still, that's the culture here. So kindly please, you are a young generation. Allah has given you ability to achieve something in your life. If you think of something, that means you can achieve that. You just need to talk to the right person. You just need to stop thinking about others. You just need to focus on your vision, focus on your goals, so you can achieve that.
And also very important, educate yourself.
Yes,
education is very, very important. I met a boy last night I was studying some working. Make sure you get a degree. You can do anything, no problem, but have a degree. With this, you can fall back on in the future if you need to. Because there's a lot of ideas. They want to do online business, no problem, go ahead and do it. But don't forget your degree.
Yes.
Because education never stops. Even today, we're getting older, but we still have to educate. We learn new things. Every day, there's nothing like we have learned. Every day there's a new things to learn. I learn from my children.
Yeah.
They got ideas. So that's why even for the adults, the message is listen to the children because they got a lot of ideas. And it's up to you whether you want to take it or not, but just give them a chance to explain to you. Have a communication. This is what I found out. There's a breakdown in communication between parents and children. It's because parents' mentality is way back home, where they were brought up very strictly and disciplined. When you're here, please talk to your children. Give them time to explain, and listen to them. Just listen to them. So similarly, the children, please listen to your parents and you make decision. That's the beautiful thing. Give a chance for both sides to explain their side of the story.
I totally agree. So elders need to listen to the children, and children need to listen to the elders. So what happens especially in, like I've seen in the many communities, the elders when they're sitting and they're deciding something, they kind of like do not listen to the children because they think they do not have enough experience. But where they are in the modern world, so they might have good idea which you are looking for. So just listen to them and maybe respect and always support them. Supporting them, that means they will be supporting you in the future. Thank you so much for giving us your precious time, and thank you viewers for watching that. And kindly please mention in the comments that which part was your favorite part, and keep sending us your love, and inshallah see you all in the next video.
Before we end this conversation, I would like to add the message. I've been saying for the last 6 years this message. The message is, no matter where you come from, no matter what language you speak, no matter what your religious beliefs are, at the end of the day, we are all brothers and sisters in humanity. Therefore, we should extend love and care, respect each other, and show compassion to one another. So if you do that, alhamdulillah, it will be a very beautiful harmony. This message for everyone, not only for Muslims, for everybody. All right. So brother, thank you so much.
Thank you. It was very good points. I just want to add one point. So no matter which religion you have, no matter what skin you have, no matter what culture you have, kindly please do not disappoint each other, or do not judge each other with religion, skin, or any sort of color. Please support each other. We all are brothers and sisters, no matter if you're white and black or not. We all are equal. We all living in a beautiful country, Australia. Yeah, thank you so much for that, and it was very good to meet with you.
Thank you for that.
Please take care of yourself.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity to be interviewed. I've been the interviewer for so many years. Finally, I get interviewed.
No worries.
All right. I wish you all the best. Thank you. Okay.
Assalamu alaikum. Allah, please take care of yourself.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.